Hey folks, Certified Hoarder here. Taking a nice Saturday off for myself. Letting everybody else's demands on my life be on mute for a little while. And just putting me at the front of the line, which has not been normal for the last 14 years. Probably wasn't healthy to put myself at the back of the line either. And it's probably not healthy for anybody to do that at all. And it's also probably not healthy to demand that you be at the front of your partner's line, which I've done that. I've done that, and a former partner did that to me. Weren't good ideas. Live and learn. But here I am, one of my favorite places in the world, not far from home. You know, beyond the sunset there, we got this beautiful horizon, and who knows what's on the other side of it. Adventure awaits. God's creation and his beauty is on full display. And this is a strange thing for a gorgeous Saturday for this place not to be mobbed with people. There's only 2 other people here. It's almost like I've got it to myself. And so I'm here with my favorite book, and I just opened it up, flipped it open, and Romans 16:20. The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. I was pretty happy to see that flip open. But where I was wanting to go was Isaiah. There's a lot. I love Isaiah. I love the book of Isaiah. In his love and mercy, he redeemed them. He lifted them up and carried them all the days of old. That's Isaiah 63. Where are we? Isaiah 61:3. To provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. You think you can count how many oak trees are out there for the display of his splendor? You think you can even guess how far that holler goes? I can't. There's a lot of oaks and hickories out there, and I find them splendid. I'm very much at peace sitting here. Let's take a look at what else we got in Isaiah here. Let's see. Well, here's one. Didn't even have this in mind. Isaiah 60:13. The glory of Lebanon will come to you, the pine, the fir, and the cypress together, to adorn the place of my sanctuary, and I will glorify the place of my feet. There's a lot of timber in there, and you know, if you ask me, it does glorify a place of sanctuary. I'm sitting here feeling like I'm in a place of sanctuary right this minute. How about Isaiah 57:15? I live in a high and holy place, but also with him who is contrite and lowly in spirit, to revive the spirit of the lowly and to revive the heart of the contrite. I will not accuse forever, nor will I always be angry. For then the spirit of man would grow faint before me. He's saying if I only whooped you, you'd basically shrivel up and die. And he doesn't want that. He doesn't want the breath of man that he's created to fade away. He says, I was enraged by man's sinful greed. I punished him and hid my face in anger. Yet he kept on in his willful ways. I have seen his ways, but I will heal him. I will guide him and restore comfort to him, creating praise on the lips of the mourners in Israel. Peace to those far and near, says the Lord, and I will heal them. But the wicked are like the tossing sea which cannot rest, whose waves cast up mire and mud. There is no peace, says my God, for the wicked. The wicked do not have peace, and I never had peace when I had my back turned to the Lord. Never. Here's another beauty. Isaiah 55:8. Well, let's go back to 55:6. I would say everybody knows this one. Seek the Lord while he may be found, and call on him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the evil man forsake his thoughts. Let him turn to the Lord, and he will have mercy on him, and to our God, for he will freely pardon. I feel the peace of being pardoned. And he says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts. In 55:8, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven and do not return to it without watering the earth and making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seed for the sower and bread for the eater, so is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. Beautiful words. And this is an important one, shifting gears a little bit, but this is an important thing to understand. In 54:16, Isaiah 54:16, he says, see, it is I who created the blacksmith who fans the coals into flame and forges a weapon fit for its work. And it is I who have created the destroyer to work havoc. And then a very famous line, no weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that confuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord. In Isaiah 54:2, he says, the Lord will call you, 54:6, he says, the Lord will call you back as if you were a wife deserted and distressed in spirit, a wife who married young, only to be rejected. That one touches home for me pretty hard, because I have rejected young wives. I've been not so good to them. In 54:7, he says, for a brief moment I abandoned you, but with deep compassion I will bring you back. In a surge of anger I hid my face from you for a moment, but with everlasting kindness I will have compassion on you, says the Lord, your Redeemer. This one's about Jesus. 53:3. This is about Jesus. It says, he was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and familiar with suffering, like one from whom men hid their faces. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. And before my phone dies, I need to get to the one that I really wanted to get to. It's in 43, I believe. 45? 43:18, Isaiah 43:18. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the desert and streams in the wasteland. That's enough, people. Thanks for your time. God bless you. Love each other. Don't forget to tell the people you love that you forgive them and you love them. God bless.